Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome back to a little Minecraft Tekkit. This one is for 1.5.2. Now this will be my last Tekkit video, as I've pretty much moved on to some Feed the Beast now. I'm very excited about what it has to offer. However, I did leave one pretty bad loose end from my Minecraft Tekkit series, and that was the introduction of properly working oxygen sealers in 1.5.2. Now this really opens up the potential for some sort of a moon base or a space station. So let's go ahead and blast on off here. Let's get our spaceship loaded, and we should be good to go. Okay, so as we all know, once we get blasted off into space, this is a fresh map, so we don't have a space station built. But you can have the choice between go to the moon, go back to the overworld, or create a space station, in which case it will be listed down here and you can go to that space station. Now we, of course, are going back to the moon. And I did learn the hard way that you actually do want to slow down here. If you just let it come in hot, it will indeed smash you into the moon, and all is not well. Guess I could have let it go a little bit further before I slowed it down that much. But let's see what we get once we land. We should be getting close. Is it dark out? Is that the problem? Or no, there we go. Now it's all starting to render. Now I've got a parachute on, so if I really wanted to, I could just go ahead and hop out right here. Actually, I think the gravity even stops you, so no big deal. Oh, they made little moon footprints now. That wasn't in the last texture pack update. Or you know what, this is the 64X texture pack, so that must have already been in there. That's kind of cool. You can see where people have gone. Very interesting. Anyway, once you get to the moon and you get a location, let's see, let's just here's a nice flat area. Let's just go ahead and build a little house right here. Get it back into first person view. And we're basically going to completely enclose this in. And this is really the huge benefit of 1.5.2. Of course, in 1.5.1, oxygen sealers were broken. So you could not create a room like this. You had to use the see, I don't have any. No, let's grab a pickaxe here, or I could just get rid of I could just leave it there. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, so we want to go ahead and enclose in a room here. Oh, and here comes the space music. Very loud. In fact, let me turn that down just a little bit here. Oops, that was the sound. There we go. Alright, so what do we have? We need to have some sort of opening so we can run in and out. Good lord, am I out of blocks already? Alright, so once we have our building completely enclosed, we want to start working on our oxygen sealer. And what we are going to do with that is we're actually going to put it, I think I'm just going to put it right through the wall right there. Yeah, this will do just fine. Now, with not using the oxygen bubble distributors in 1.5.1, it made things substantially. It took away quite a bit of creative power because you had to rely on those bubbles. Now that you don't have to rely on those and you can actually seal a room, you could make some really, really cool stuff. Now, one of the reasons I chose to go with Feed the Beast instead is it offers so much more on the ground. Alright, so let's get an oxygen collector down. We know we're going to need one of those guys. And it is going to need some power. See, we'll put the power right there. And then let's go ahead and we'll run oxygen pipe right over to here. And then up. And now let's get some leaves down. Of course, it's all about the leaves. Got to get that O2. And the more leaves, the better. Depending on the size of your room, a lot of times one oxygen sealer is not going to do the job for you. Let's see how it's doing here now. Yeah, see, it's nowhere near where it needs to be. More leaves, more leaves. See, our tanks are... I got 2 full tanks with me, so I'm in good shape. If I do run out, I will just throw some in. Let's see what it's at now. See, it's getting a little closer. It's at 31.9%. Of course, the more leaves you put, the more oxygen it's going to be able to collect, so you really need to load it up on the leaves. See where it's sitting now. See, now it's at 50%. So good gosh. I want to basically get the output of it to 100%. Since I'm only using one oxygen sealer, I want to make sure I'm providing as much oxygen as possible. How about now? 66%. Good Lord. Let me get this all filled in and up to 100%, and then we will jump right back in. Alright, so we're back. I basically have a mountain of leaves here, but if we look, our oxygen collector is now at 100%. So now let's go ahead and head back on inside. Now, heading through a wall, we're going to need to use these sealable oxygen pipes. And what that is going to allow is us to actually completely enclose and seal that wall, but still have a place for pipe to come out. So we've got a sealed unit there. Now we want to go ahead and throw down the oxygen sealer. Let's grab a wrench here. And the oxygen sealer is going to need some power as well. Status is disabled. So let's see, do I have any more power? I do not. Let's grab another redstone energy cell, and that'll take care of that little problem for me. Alright, so now we've got an oxygen input. As you see, it is slowly rising. Let me light the room up just a little here. Oh, there's no oxygen is what the problem is, and that's why my torches aren't burning. Let's go with some illuminators instead. A little glowstone illuminator never hurts. And that'll light us up a little inside here since it's about to be very dark. And let's check on the status of our oxygen sealer. See, it's still not at 100%. The reason being is because of the size of this room, it's going to require an additional oxygen collector. So let me go ahead and slap down one more oxygen collector over here, and I will put that right into to that plumbing there. And let's get this number up to 40%, or up to 100%. Now that's going to change, of course, based on the size of your room. See, if we try to enclose this room right now, so we are a 100% sealed room, and then we go ahead and enable seal. It actually says it's sealed. It says that it's a sufficient amount of oxygen. Only one way to find that out. Let's see. Indeed. So you don't actually have to get to 100%. I was always under the impression that you needed to. So that one oxygen collector is getting the job done for this room. So how you would have to do this to build a fortress is you'd have to have one of these oxygen sealers in every room that you make. Now, of course, once you unseal the room, warning, oxygen setup is invalid. Seal the room back, and we're in good shape. So even like a sliding, a retractable door would be the thing to do right here to get you in and out. That way the door only stays open for a short amount of time, and then the room instantly goes back to being sealed. Pardon me. As you see, I have no oxygen tanks on. So there it is, the oxygen sealer fixed and working in Minecraft Tekkit for 1.5.2. So thanks for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And there's going to be some more Feed the Beast coming really quickly. As I mentioned, I'm very excited about that mod pack and all it has to offer. So I'm hoping to do some cool stuff with it. Thanks again.